Love is in the air, and as Valentine's Day, it's just around the corner. And here today with us to talk with us today is David Collier from the Hard Rock up in Bristol, just to give us a few tips on some delicious desserts ahead of the holiday. And they're looking pretty delicious.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I try. Yeah,
there
I
you
try.
go.
Yeah, so this dessert specifically is it's what we do for the chocolate dessert in Council Oak.
Okay, this one that we're seeing
This one right up
correct?
here in the front. It has kind of a, I know lots of people are averse to things that are flourless or gluten-free, but this is gluten-free, but you wouldn't know. I bet you.
Food's food.
I'll bet food is food.
Good food is good food.
When you eat, right? So the main thing is that we've got pretty much everything already done. I'm going to start the meringue here just for a second. I'm just
Okay,
going to finish this
what's
off.
a meringue?
So it's just egg whites and sugar.
Okay.
And that's it. So we have our eggs separated. This is egg yolks and sugar. This is egg whites and sugar. But magic ingredient, chocolate.
Okay, I was about to say, because that's a brown color, and this is a white batter. Okay. Yeah. And this is a pretty big, expensive contraption.
This is okay. Yeah, little red.
I might
this
do
is
a best one, because I'm still using the
no.
old school.
Up your game. This is the smallest mixer I have at work.
Okay.
I have ones that I guess the bowl you could ride around like a car in. It's like 80-quart mixer.
Okay.
It's like this big. Because we make a lot of these. It's busy over there. So.
So where in Hard Rock can you find this
at Council Oak.
looking dessert?
This is at Council Oak, which is our fine dining steakhouse concept. We also have the cafe, obviously the Hard Rock Cafe itself. We have Yu, which is our like fast casual Asian, and then we have Marketplace, which is 3 restaurants.
Okay.
And yeah, we've got it all.
All right, plenty of options. All right, what's our next
Plenty of options. So pretty much ready to go, right? We're going to fold in our yolks and sugar.
Okay.
We whip those until they're nice and thick.
I think you have an art to folding.
There is,
things.
but you're going to have to do it. So I'm going to back out of the way here. We're just coming from the bottom and going to the top, and then we're just turning the bowl.
Okay.
You can do this.
All right, I can try my best. I can try my best.
I have confidence in you.
All right. Ooh, okay. Am I going
and then turn the bowl
enough?
each time.
Turn the bowl? Like
turn the bowl, and you're scooping over up and down, right?
Okay. Okay.
You can do this.
All right, scale of 1 to 10, how am I doing so
I think
far?
you're doing okay. I think you're doing okay. Are you busy this weekend? Because we're going to be busy this weekend. No plans? Okay. So you're good with coming over and making like 12 sheets of this? That would be awesome.
Sign me up. I got some time this weekend. All right, so how do we know when this is done?
We want this to be totally homogeneous color-wise.
Okay.
Right?
That's a big word. Okay.
Well, it's pastry, so it's kind of like science, but you eat it, right?
Yes, sir.
Or edible science is pastry.
Okay, edible science. I wish we had that in school.
Yes. Truth, right? So we're going to fold this in next. I'm going to, so you can give your arm a break.
Hand it over to the professional.
Well, no, you can give your arm a break.
Yeah.
It can be a little much, right?
So what's this in here?
So this is our meringue. This is our egg whites and sugar. This is actually there are 3 kinds of meringue. This is a French meringue. So it is just egg whites and sugar with no heat. We're not cooking it at all, right? So we have to bake it for our cake batter, right?
Okay, so I guess we mix all this together.
We're going to fold this together again. Folding is the main thing, so we're stirring and scooping.
So I might have to use one of my culinary words. This kind of looks like a mousse. Is this?
Yes.
Okay. I passed the test.
Up high. So this is sort of like a mousse. It's like a baked mousse, but flour, like people that have gluten intolerance, people that can't have gluten, it's the gluten is protein that's in the flour, right? So we're subbing the protein in the flour for the protein in the egg whites. Okay. Right? Because you're a pretty yolked guy. Yeah. I mean, you're just eggs in the morning, right? So this is going to go on our silpat. We can't really do this on a like parchment paper or something like that because it won't come off. It's not strong enough to come off. And we don't want to beat this up. It's like a light touch. We're just going to push this out to the sides. Okay. And then this is going to go in our oven.
And so quickly before we go to break, so we spread this throughout the entire tray, and I assume toss it into the oven. How long do we leave this in there?
So it's going to depend on your oven. We're going to go with a standard 350, right? And I heard your oven is strong.
Oh yeah,
right?
we got the oven.
You got the oven game, right?
We can cook up something.
So we're going to go in at 350. It's going to be about 10 minutes, 12 minutes, just until it's set. Because you said it's like a mousse, right?
So I'll tell you what, we're going to toss this in the oven, and then we're going to check back with David to see the final results. And of course, Terry Craig is going to eat plenty of the final results.
I hope so. We have a lot. We have a lot.
So stick with us, David, and y'all stick with David so we see this final result. But hey, first, coming up,